Hello everyone, Central Michigan Stacker. Hey, today I want to talk to you about silver. The spot price of silver, pretty stagnant today. We're sitting around $26 and change. Gold is on its way back up. We're just a few dollars underneath 1,800 an ounce, so we're looking good there. But silver has got a little bit of catching up to do. What I'm wondering, my question for you today is, what type of silver do you like to stack the most? Do you like stacking silver coins and rounds? Do you prefer bars? Do you prefer, poured silver? Like this stuff here? This is a what do we have here? We've got a 1.7 ounce poured round from Spegtacular. He has his own YouTube channel, and he does his own poured silver for his channel. And this says Spegtacular right across it there, and it's got his star logo on the front and a few other things and whatnot. Another piece of poured silver I have that I bought from Silver Dragons. He runs an auction, I believe it's every Friday night on YouTube. And that's Silver Dragons. And he primarily auctions off his poured silver. This is a piece, 3.1 ounces from 2021, so this is one of his newest pours from this year. He's got 3/9 fine on there, so he's either, melting down 3/9 fine bars or rounds and or shot. And silver shot is what is produced after someone smelts silver down and, makes their own individual pours out of it and whatnot. The shot is what's left over. They call it shot because it looks round, and it kind of looks like bird shot, only a little bigger. They come in pellets that big, maybe size of a marble or a little smaller. That'd be your silver shot. Something else that isn't necessarily a coin or a bar is this Lego. And this is a 1 troy ounce Lego, and it is produced by Monarch Precious Metals. As you can see, there's their logo on the inside of the Lego there. Monarch Precious Metals makes these 1 ounce. They make half ounce. And for all I know, that's all they make. This and one that looks about like that. Just a half sizer. I bought one of those off of an auction on YouTube. It was Coin Crew. Coin Crew is the name of the YouTube channel. And Keith and Angel are the owners of a coin store in the Kalamazoo area. But they do an auction on YouTube every Sunday. And it's a good time. It's from noon or so. I believe it starts at noon, and it goes as long as they go. This is a 1 ounce bar. A lot of people like collecting these. They're easy to buy. They're easy to store. This is the Prospector bar, and that is made by, this one happens to be made by Provident Metals, I believe. Yeah, that's what it says on that banner right there, Provident Metals. And pretty much every bullion company, SD Bullion, APMEX, Sunshine Minting, here, there, and the next place. Scottsdale. This happens to be a Scottsdale 1 ounce bar right here. 3/9 fine. Scottsdale silver. There's the reverse of it. Looks like a bunch of S's on there. A lot of people like collecting these 1-ounce bars. They're not necessarily into coins. They're not necessarily into the bigger bars. The 1-ounce bars are affordable. They're efficient. They stack nicely. You can fill up a whole box of them. And, they're not round, for one thing. They're, like this coin here. This happens to be a 1-ounce onza. This is Mexican silver. This is a 1985. And what a lot of people don't understand about this coin or know is this is actually the reverse of the coin. This is the front of the coin. And a lot of people don't know that. This is Mexico's coat of arms with the eagle on the bed of cactus taking care of the snake there. And then on the front, you have the winged angel in front of the two volcanoes/mountains in the Mexican territory. And this is a 1985 1-ounce onza. There's writing on the side. It says Libertad, which you can't see because it's in a holder. But that's that. They make, they make 1/4 ounce, they make 1/10 ounce, they make 20th ounce, they make 1, 2, 5, they make kilo size coins. This here is a 2-ounce onza. It happens to be a proof coin from 2011. I'm telling you now, these ounces are one of my absolute favorite coins to stack and collect. Just because of the beauty of them. They're so well done. Everybody seems to like these. If you're a coin collector and you don't have a couple of the Mexican ounces in your collection, you need to get a few in there. And at this point in time, I'd just like to say this is all entertainment. Don't take what I'm telling you to heart and go out and spend every last dollar you have on gold and silver. I'm not a financial advisor. It's just my opinion that you should have some gold and silver in your portfolio, along with some Bitcoin and Ethereum. This is a 2-ounce coin in the ounce of form. And here we have a 5-ounce. And as I said, these are coins. These are not rounds because they are backed by the Mexican government. This is a 2019 5-ounce. And in my opinion, one of the most beautiful 5-ounce coins that they make. We do make the America the Beautiful, which is a 5-ounce coin similar to the size of this. However, George Washington's face is on the front, and then you have each of the individual states, something about the state on each America the Beautiful quarter. Per se, like on the Michigan, you have the pictured rocks of Michigan is on the Michigan America the Beautiful quarter. And again, this is the 5-ounce Mexican onza. One of the ways that you can purchase and store wealth in today's day and age. Not necessarily a bar, a round, or anything along those lines. This is a piece of poured silver I picked up at my LCS, which is local coin store. And it's also a piece from Monarch Precious Metals. As you can see right there is their logo. And it is 129 of 2,500. What it is, it's just a skull and crossbones on a tombstone. But it's 5 ounces of 3/9 fine silver, and it's retaining its value. Hopefully it'll go up in value, That's primarily what we're all hoping will happen with all of this. is eventually, it goes up in value, and not just stored value, but actually goes up. This happens to be something from South Korea. Now, these just came available on the market to us, and they're 2 ounces from South Korea. And if you see the back of it, you can see that they're similar to the Scottsdale Stacker, the 2 ounce, the 5 ounce, the 100 gram rounds that Scottsdale makes, where on the one side it has, the imprinted or the in-cuse design, and then on the opposite side it is high relief. So you're able to stack these one on top of the other, and like I said, they're 2 ounces. So you got 10 ounces once you've got 5 of them, and they make a pretty cool stack. They don't stack up perfectly like 10-ounce bars or anything, real nice corners and everything in your box or wherever you happen to store your silver, but I like them. I'm going to get a few more of them. I'm going to stack them up. If I end up not liking them, well, I'll go ahead and sell them. We'll have to see what happens. But like I said, that's a 2 ounce, 3/9 fine. And that comes from South Korea. Kind of a cool piece of silver right there. Let's see, let me put this right here for now. We've got a 5-ounce bar. Silver's made in 5-ounce bars, 1-ounce bars, 10. We've got 20-ounce bars. We've got kilo bars as well. I mean, you can buy a block of silver, off the COMEX, and I mean, you go ahead and buy one of those 1,000-ounce blocks of silver from the COMEX, and you're spending a pretty penny there, my friend. Those aren't cheap any way, shape, or form. But this happens to be the 5-ounce bar from Silvertown. Scottsdale is the one that makes this 5-ounce piece of silver. They call this the Tombstone, made by Scottsdale. And it looks like that right there. I like the ball peen hammer effect. I call that the ball peen hammer effect because when I pour silver to get that effect on it, that's what I use, is a ball peen hammer. But not so sure that's what they do. But this is the 5-ounce Tombstone silver nugget. I like these things. They make them in a 10-ounce as well. For all I know, they may make a kilo also. Here's something I picked up. I got my second one now. Picked it up this past week. An Engelhard poured loaf is what they call this. And it's a 10-ounce bar. They call it a poured loaf because it kind of looks like a loaf of bread, I guess, if you could imagine. And it's 3/9 fine from Engelhard. This happens to be one of my absolute first purchases that I ever made when I began stacking silver, was an Engelhard bar. I got it from a pawn shop, and it was when silver was right around $15 an ounce. So I got a really good deal on that, to tell you the truth. People, that if you're not into putting your silver in airtights, like you've seen a few of my things here, like the 5-ounce bar and the coins over here, if you don't want to individualize things and you want to keep it all nice and neat and tidy, you can also use these. These come straight from the mint. This happens to be from Canada, and it's the 2-ounce Orca killer whales. 4/9 fine, and there are 14 coins in this tube, which gives you 28 ounces. I also, actually, I bought this from a pawn shop. Oh, I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago, I'd say. But a lot of people just like to buy tubes, full tubes of Eagles, maple leaves, whatever it might be. Now, I went to a gold and silver place. It was a gold and silver brokers, is what it said on the sign out front. And I went in, and the gentleman that owned the store had two full bags, like the bags that you see the Morgans come in and stuff like that from the bank. He had two full bags of these, and I believe there's 20 in a tube of these Benjis. Now, this is a 1963 BU Philadelphia Mint tube of Benjis. And this thing has not been opened since it was sealed in 1963. That's the last year they made these Benjis. And for all I know, there's a few in here that are, absolutely gradable. I don't know why they wouldn't be. Look at the sides of them coins. They're perfect. It's like they just came out of the mint. But some people like to buy and store their silver like that. I've collected a lot of these right here, these Libertads, the newer style Libertads. And instead of putting them all in airtights and whatnot, I didn't have the tube from the mint. So I went to my local coin store and I just bought replacement tubes, which look just like this thing right here. There's nothing wrong with these. It's tight in there. They're not slopping around and getting all scratched up and whatnot, but this is the newer form of Libertad right there. The older style Libertad, which is that right here, that's the older style, that's the newer style. But I've got a tube of the older style here. These are 1983 on that one. I'm sure these are mixed dates in here, but there's a view of the Independencia Libertad, the writing on the side of these older Libertads here. Beautiful coinage. I love these Libertads. One of my absolute favorites for sure. Let's see, what do we have? This right here, I'll show you. I bought this at the beginning of the pandemic. 10 troy ounces, and they come in real easily managed chunks of silver. 10 ounces right there. And it's got minted during the COVID-19 pandemic. It's got the crazy molecules on there from the COVID and whatever, made by the Envela Corporation. And these were selling like hotcakes. You should have seen these babies sell. I saw one guy on Facebook had, he must have had 1,000 of them. And I called a week later, and they were all gone. So they did not hang out. They did not hang out long once they hit the market. This is one of my nicest purchases I've made within the last couple of months. And I actually didn't buy it. I traded for it. My brother bought 2 of these. He's also a silver stacker. Just got himself started this past year. But this is called the Double Eagle. And what we have here is an eagle deeper into the coin with one right here, which appears to be closer. 10 ounces of silver. Only 1,000 of these minted. And I can tell you right now, it's a beauty. It is absolutely one of my favorite pieces I have in my collection. I don't see myself selling this. I believe I'm going to hang on to this baby for as long as I stack. Absolutely. Why wouldn't I? I mean, like I said, there's only 1,000 of them out there. You might as well call it 998 because I have one and my brother has one. 10 ounces. I believe that's 4/9 fine silver is what that is. Okay. Yeah, there's that Bitcoin. The last thing really that I wanted to show you as far as bars are concerned, if you're stacking bars rather than coins or poured silver or whatnot, this is a kilo. It's 32 point, I believe 32.5 or 32.3 ounces of silver. It's just over 32 ounces. But these are real nice. I mean, they stack easy. A lot of different mints make the kilo. Scottsdale just came out with a beautiful kilo that they're doing. This is metal ore. And it cost me somewhere close to $1,000 when I bought it. But it's a real nice and easy way. It's an efficient way to buy silver if you have the money that you can put into it at that point in time, rather than buying it slowly, 1 ounce or 5 ounces or 10 ounces at a time. You can pick up 32 ounces at a clip. It's a nice chunk of silver. I mean, you get tired of hanging on to this baby after just a few minutes. So if you can get a box load of these, you're getting somewhere. That's what I know. That's what I'm working on. And I've got a few of them now. I can't say I've got a boatload, but I do have a few. And I'm happy with my progress. How do you stack? What's your preferred method of stacking? Do you like the tubes full of silver? Do you like the poured silver? Are you stacking bars? Are you stacking rounds? Are you stacking coins? Poured, kilos? What are you stacking? I'd like to know. And Central Michigan Stacker does auctions on YouTube as well. And they happen at 7 p.m. on Saturdays, 2 Saturdays out of a month. We just had one this past Saturday, just a couple days ago. Had a great turnout, met some new friends on there, and we'd like to have you participate as well. So if you don't have something going on a Saturday evening, 7 p.m., give us a like. Check us out. The auctions are a good time. And let me know what you're stacking. Are you stacking these? Are you making a house out of Legos? What do you got going on? Are you stacking bars? Are you stacking rounds? What's your preferred method of stacking silver? Central Michigan Stacker? Like and subscribe, and I'm out.